All right, we got a few things to do and a few awards I'd like to give out, so I'll keep my remarks as brief as I can, but we do want to recognize and honor the alumni who really helped us make this department where it is, including all of you who are in this room. But welcome everyone to our AOS Robock AMS Alumni Reception. I'm Ankur, Desai, Department Chair, Professor. I want to thank our generous sponsor, first of all, Robock, the Robock Fund, along with many alumni donors like you, to make this event happen, and along with the Student Travel Awards. Before I get to the Department Awards, I'd like to share a bit about our department. Our thousands of alumni are all over the world, and I'm glad you could join us today. We have 18 faculty now, including 2 recent hires. Assistant Professor Dave Pettersen, who I know is in the room. Raise your hand, Dave. Welcome. The most sensing expert who is here tonight. Also Associate Professor Andrea Lang, who's an expert in the climate-weather interface. Not to mention an alumni who has all 3 of her degrees from our department. He unfortunately couldn't attend due to flight issues. Welcome, Dave and Andrea. And we're still hiring. Last year, Chancellor Jennifer Lucan unveiled the RISE initiative for strategic faculty hiring of several hundred tenure-track faculty across 5 themes, including sustainability and AI. As a result, we're going to add our 19th faculty, historic high in the area of climate weather risk, sustainability, modeling, and AI sometime next year. Stay tuned for our next alumni newsletter, Making Waves, which you should be getting in the mail. If not, let us know. We also welcome the return of Professor Michael Morgan, who I know is here at the meeting, but I don't think is here right now, to campus after 2.5 years of service as Assistant Secretary of Commerce for Environmental Observation and Prediction. So I'd like to give Michael just a round of applause for welcome for his service to the nation. So thank you. Our major is growing with nearly 70 majors interested in all aspects of our field. 14 of them were here for the AMS Student Conference, again sponsored by alumni donors. We have 3 oceanographers on our faculty, so we're seeing a big return of interest in oceanography and courses and oceans. We have a couple hundred majors in the environmental sciences major and more than 60 top-notch graduate students in both our thesis and professional programs. The professional program is now entering its 5th year, and I want to thank many of you for offering summer internships to these students. Please reach out to our coordinator, Caitlin Heinlein, who is somewhere here in the audience. She's right there. If you'd like to participate or offer internships this summer or in the future. Speaking of Caitlin, I also want to give a shout out to our amazing staff, including our academic researchers and postdocs, and also our amazing office staff of 8, and soon to be 10, which includes many who are here, like Christy, who's been at the entrance, Caitlin, Dee. If you keep wanting free booze, come listen to me. All right. So I want to thank our amazing office staff, and soon to be 10, including Christy, Scott, Caitlin, Dee, Pete, Sabrina, who are all here at AMS. Tonight's event, along with the Grad School Career Fair booth, could not happen without them. Let's give them a round of applause as well. Our building is bursting at the seams again, even in the summer. We now host a Storm RU program, high school summer camps, AOS 100 classes for incoming freshmen. And while it's still the same old concrete monolith, we have made significant investments in improving spaces. You may remember the old map room is now the AOSS Alumni Lounge. Come and visit and hang out. Thanks for your support. We've refreshed and developed 3 new student lounges for our AOS majors, environmental science majors, professional students. We have the new John Putzbach Memorial Classroom Space, joint with the Center for Climatic Research. The AOSS Library has a fantastic new hybrid learning space where I recently taught a brand new PhD seminar on proposal writing and science philosophy. And by the way, we no longer have qualifying exams. Classroom has new furniture, and wait for it, starting next year, whiteboards on wheels to complement our chalkboards that will only be taken from our cold, dead hands. And our faculty members continue to succeed in many ways. One of the most exciting this year was getting to watch one of our faculty develop his own pair of satellites that were launched into orbit by Rocket Lab last June. Pre-fire will monitor the middle and far infrared regions of the electromagnetic spectrum of the Arctic to improve our understanding of polar energy balance in clouds. As Professor of AOS and Director of the Cooperative Institute for Meteorological Satellite Studies, Tristan LeCrier in his lab carries out a legacy as the world's leading center for satellite meteorology. Tristan's 11 PhD, 18 masters, and nearly 200 publications reflect a dedicated career focused on advancing our understanding of Earth's radiation budget. Its importance to many processes. And so I'm excited to see him elected as a fellow of the AMS this week, which will be formally recognized tomorrow night at the AMS Awards ceremony, but let's go ahead and share an early congrats here. Congrats, Tristan. Come on up and show your face.
Well, thank you very much, Ankur, and I also just wanted to, I'll keep it very brief. I want to thank, obviously, my colleagues at AOS for nominating me for this real honor, but I also want to make sure I thank a couple of other groups in particular who have helped me out. Obviously, no individual does this work on their own, and of course, it's the great students that I've worked with, many of whom are in the building here. In the room here now with us. I saw Juliet and Andrew Zombo back there. I think maybe Julia Chase is here as well. Sorry if I haven't seen you yet, but I want to make sure that I acknowledge my students. And I also just wanted to take one moment to kind of reflect a little on the folks out in California. I've worked a lot with people at Jet Propulsion Laboratory, many of whom I know are either displaced right now or several who have lost their homes, and so I just want to ask that everybody keeps them in their thoughts while they're going to go through this tough time. But again, thank you very much, Ankur, for this honor.
Thank you. Finally, this year I'm thrilled to be able to recognize 3 individuals, all alumni of our department. The first is our long-standing AOS Alumni Award for Outstanding Achievement. Our department is thrilled to recognize Dr. Tom Vonder, Haar. Come on up. I'm going to say a few things about you, but Dr. Vonder Haar is a University Distinguished Professor Emeritus at Colorado State, where he joined the faculty in 1970, received his master's and PhD from us in 1964, 1968, and was a postdoc at SSEC. Played a key role in satellite meteorology research and education, an astonishing 600 publications and presentations, and a well-known textbook in satellite meteorology, advising 100 master's and 30 PhD students. You've also been elected National Academy of Engineering as an AMS Honorary Member and Fellow and an AGU Fellow. Your nominator writes, Dr. Vonder Haar's lifelong accomplishments in satellite meteorology and atmospheric radiation are numerous and deserving of this award, and I couldn't agree more. So on behalf of the entire AOS department, congratulations, Tom.
Thank you very much, Ankur. I'm just so pleased with this award. It means so much when you think of all the memories and the great years. I spent 7 years at Wisconsin. I was a charter member of SSEC. I was a PhD student, and very soon he said, you are a member of SSEC. It was just getting started. And a lot of memories. I'm not going to share too many right now because coming out in April, they invited me to give a seminar and talk to the students and others, and really looking forward to that. And I can't, so Bill Smith is here, some of my classmates. We used to walk to Science Hall in the snow from wherever we were located around campus. And I felt that the one thing I would say today is what Versumi and others, Mike Soletow, other faculty taught me, is to just work on the most important problems. Of course, you have to do what they say up on Bascom Hill. You have to do the sifting and winnowing of all the ideas and the opportunities. Work on the important problems and you'll have fun for 50-some years like I did.
Our next 2 awards are new for the department, reflecting the breadth of our amazing accomplishments and contributions of our alumni, and we look forward to continued nominations for all. Our inaugural AOS Early Career Alumni Award goes to a recent graduate who came out of the starting gates without skipping a beat. Anyone who knows Dr. Claire Pettersen knows that she brings her whole self into every collaboration and interaction. I know this is the very first time I got to interact with her, as an eager participant in my meteorological measurements course in the year where I took a class of students, including Claire, to storm P-Flat in Steamboat Springs through a very harrowing snowstorm. Claire was as much a student as a colleague on that trip, and that was just a start. Her drive led to an enormous early career success, currently as assistant professor of climate and space science at the University of Michigan. She received her MS in 2014 and PhD in 2017 from us, and also worked as an instrument innovator in SSCC during and prior to that time. In Michigan, she leads the cold precipitation processes group, which focuses on cold season and cold location precipitation events. There are more than 40 publications and $5 million in grant funding, including exciting projects such as the NSF-funded Snow Sensitivity to Clouds in a Mountain Environment, or Snow Climb Field Experiment, conducted jointly with AOS faculty and Angela Rupp. In fact, Claire is deep into operations of this experiment and is joining us tonight remotely from Steamboat Springs, Colorado, where she is serving as mission scientist right now. And I'm proud to see her career blossom. As someone I consider a personal friend, I'm honored to be able to give our very first ever early career award to Dr. Claire Pettersen. Congratulations.
Thanks, Ankur. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yeah.
Thank you everybody. I'm sorry I can't be there. As Ankur said, we're very deep in field operations. I just got off the mountain about an hour ago, 2 hours ago. But I just wanted to say that this award means like so much to me because I made so many good friends with fellow alumni, fellow students in the department. I have so many wonderful colleagues from the department who are also good friends, and I just had such a wonderful experience as a graduate student there, not only in the AOS department, but also all the support and all my wonderful colleagues and friends in the Space Science Engineering Center too. So I wish I was there. I hope to see you there next year for sure. But I'm really means so much to me. It's really special, and I'll just leave you this. We got stickers for our campaign, so I'll bring them next year. But I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you, Claire. Finally, I am thrilled to be able to bring up a transformational figure for our department, Dr. Ned P. Smith. Come on up. Over drinks yesterday. Ned shared with me that it's been more than 50 years since his last been in Madison, and yet his time has made such an impression, whether in the classroom or in the field flying over Lake Superior mapping with thermal gradients, that Ned has provided critical support that has allowed our department to thrive. And hence it is wholly fitting for Ned to be awarded our very first Champion of AOS award. The purpose of this new award is to recognize alumni, past, present members of the community, and supporters who have made sustained contributions toward improving the community, flourishing of the department through leadership, initiative, or philanthropy, in ways that have opened doors for our students, faculty, and staff. Ned received all 3 degrees in 65, 67, and 72 from UW, 2 in meteorology, 1 in oceanography. At the University of Texas Fort Arkansas Marine Lab, and later at the Harvard Ranch Oceanographic Institute of Florida Atlantic, Ned worked as a research oceanographer to study topics such as coastal waters, air-sea interactions, and estuary dynamics. With matching support for the John and Tasha Morgridge Match Challenge, Ned created in 2015 our very first pair of department professorships, now known as the Ned P. Smith Distinguished Chairs in Meteorology and Climatology. This, along with the Ned Smith Instrumentation Fund, has supported numerous faculty and students in our department, and we look forward to all the initiatives Ned Philanthropy enables. As the first Ned P. Smith Professor of Climatology, I know directly how valuable the support was in helping me establish new research in agricultural climate observations in 2016. So again, Ned, congratulations.
Thank you very much. I had a chance to hear the presentations and see the posters yesterday and today. That's some very impressive work, and this is money that is going to the right place.
Thank you very much. All right. So I think that I'm talked out and you're listened out. So let's continue celebrations and look forward to talking to many of you the rest of the evening, and thank you very much.